What's going on, Flix Talkers? This is David, and welcome back to Flix Talk Podcast. Now, I know I've been away for a couple of days, and even on my IG, I said I was going to slow down a little bit from the trailer reaction because I want to get kind of everything built up on the channel with more movie news, not just trailer reactions. And this is something that I have been talking and focusing with for quite some time, especially since trailers come out every single day, sometimes 2, even 3 trailers, guys. I'm really trying to limit it. I don't want to just be a trailer reaction channel, basically. So what I'm going back to is just kind of the movie news that you guys love, the reviews that you guys want to hear and see, and I'm just going to kind of structure it out a little bit. But this one right here, guys, is a huge trailer. So we're jumping to the sequel of the reboot of It. So everyone knows Stephen King's It. I mean, I grew up with it in the 90s. It was a two-parter, them being young and then it jumping forward to them being older, and the whole cast and the crew, almost like the Goonie type of kids. And it was a really fun, wild ride, and it creeped the hell out of me. Mr. Tim Curry, oh my God, played Pennywise to a T. A lot of people like, this new Pennywise. I forget the actor's name. But I thought he did a great job, even though I had my gripes kind of with the newer version of It. Putting all that aside, I'm just going to jump right into this one because overall, I think It, I forget what year it came out, maybe 2017, was a decent It. I mean, it was pretty good. There was a couple of parts that I thought could have been, especially that whole beginning scene, with the sewer. I'll just say the sewer scene. If you guys haven't seen the movie, right at the beginning of the film, I felt was like overdone. It shouldn't have even been there, but it's 2019. We need this type of gore in horror cinema. So that being said, we have our 2019 It Chapter 2 teaser trailer just dropped. So just a little sneak peek, even though it looks like it's over 3 minutes, guys. But let's just jump right into it. I don't want to make this intro too long and let you guys know that I am back, and not only just back from the reactions. I was on kind of like a little vacation with my girlfriend down in San Diego. We spent some, time there just walking around, eating so much of the amazing foods there, and I had a great time, and it was good just to stay off my phone for a little bit. But now I'm back home, guys, and we're going to jump right into it with this huge trailer, It Chapter 2, and I believe it comes out September 6th. You guys can see it right there on the poster. So let's just jump right into it. The only thing I know is that it is starring James McAvoy and Bill Hader, I believe, as the bigger stars, as the older kids. So I think we're jumping maybe like 10-15 years into the future, but don't quote me on that. We'll get right into it right now. Let's go. It Chapter 2.
Yes, can I help you?
I used to live here.
Won't you come in? It's the least I can do. Is it like you remember?
Cleaner.
Well, you feel free to look around while I get the water boiling.
Your hair is winter fire. January embers. My heart burns there too.
It's cool little callbacks to the first.
There you go.
What?
Now some music. I do apologize. It gets so very hot here this time of year.
It's fine.
Well, you feel like you could just about die. But you know what they say about Derry? No one who dies here ever really dies.
Oh God, what's gonna happen?
But tell me, how is it being back in Derry?
It's good. Strange.
Strange? Oh, my.
Oh. All
I
right, so
had some cookies in the oven before you came. Stay right.
we're getting a full scene. It looks like.
No, I insist.
Your photos are lovely, Miss Kirsch. Are these your family?
My father came to this country with $14 in his pocket.
What did he do, Mrs. Kirsch?
My father joined the circus.
Oh no. Ooh. Oh, what was that?
I was
Yo,
always Daddy's little girl.
can we get that one more time? Hold on, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta. It looked like it was doing some kind of jerking move or something. Ooh, that was creepy.
I was always Daddy's little girl. What about you? Are you still his little girl?
Oh,
Beverly?
man.
Are you?
This meeting of the Losers Club has officially begun.
We can do this, but we have to stick together.
He's back. He is back. All right, guys. So I get very, very creeped out easily. You guys can tell, especially when it comes to like the wiggly bodies and just like the, ooh, that is pure genius, by the way. If you can somehow just create creepiness out of everyday human beings, human bodies, and not add so much CGI. And that's what I kind of disliked about the first one, is there was so much CGI, either with his mouth going crazy or him just getting huge, or just seeing, you know, stuff that you really couldn't create like in a studio besides, you know, computer graphics. You know, that's what I want to see. Just as a horror fan, I really appreciate that 90s and beyond element. You know what I mean? I think once CGI got implemented, it started, you know, it's kind of like taking the easy route. And I think with movies like this, it's definitely more about the creepiness factor. And everything we saw, it looked pretty practical for the most part. And some of the characters I did see in there, James McAvoy, of course, Bill Hader. So they're making him kind of look like more of a, you know, a stringy haired guy, you know, with the glasses. He looks kind of like very like, you know, just kind of like, I don't want to say dweeby, but just kind of like very sheltered and very to himself. So I don't know what character he plays. I didn't recognize too many, you know, people besides that, the Old Spice guy. And I know I'm terrible with names, guys. But this looked cool. It looked like we were going to get a lot more jump scares and just feeding off the fears of the kids. And Pennywise is back, guys. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I think this is a really, really cool first look. It kind of drug on a little bit with that whole first minute. You know, just it looked like a scene of what was going on. You know, the girl returning back to Derry, Indiana, I believe is what it was. I know the city's called Derry, but her return and, you know, probably her finding out that Pennywise, if I'm going off the story of like the first movie, that Pennywise returns. So she calls him, or someone calls the gang and gathers them all up and like, we got to defeat Pennywise. We got to just end this guy for all. But I think he's kind of like Freddy. He could never really die. He's always kind of in your dreams and your thoughts. And if you talk about him, you think him up, then he's just going to keep coming back. You know what I mean? So let me know what you guys thought in the comments below, though. If you guys did like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribing and hitting that bell notification for more content like this, as well as movie news and reviews. All right, guys, thank you so much. Make sure you guys are following me on my Twitter and Instagram at Flix Talk Podcast. I'll put all that information below. And once again, you guys have a great day. All right, guys, till next time, I'm gone. Peace.